going on, Captains fans? Logan Potosky here with you on our Lake County Captains pregame show. And joining us now is a very special guest. He's the 20th ranked Guardians prospect per MLB Pipeline. It is Captains infielder Alex Mooney. Alex, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, starting with your season individually here, you've gotten into a strong rhythm, hot bat, hot feet on the bases too. You're one of 9 minor leaguers with at least 20 extra base hits and 20 stolen bases this year. What's been working well for you?
Yeah, I put in a lot of work in the offseason to not really fix my swing, but kind of remove and relearn how to move and get the ball in the air to the center of the field a little bit more. And so I feel like that's been paying dividends for me, and I'm glad because it was a lot of long hours and hard work in the Arizona cages. So that's been cool. And then base running's always been something that I've had like a natural feel for, like ever since I was 9 years old. I feel like I've always just had good instincts, and so it's something that I can run a little bit, so I take advantage of it and try to put myself in positions for us to score runs.
Well, it's certainly been working well as we have a BP ball come flying right by us. We're right in the field of fire here. And so with those extra base hits, you got 21 of them. 8 of them have been home runs. That's pacing the team right now. So any emphasis on strength when you've been working in that offseason on those swing retooling things?
Yeah, definitely. I think strength, every player's working on it in the offseason for sure. And, something my dad always says to me, he always looks at me and he's like, I think you could add 15 pounds. And I'm like, dude, I'm 195 now. Like, I don't know if I got that in me. But, everyone, I'm lifting hard in the offseason and trying to get stronger and obviously trying to hit the ball harder. And so that combined with some swing mechanic changes, it's been good.
Well, it seems like it's definitely been paying off so far. And looking at the team as a whole right now, you guys have been really in a strong rhythm. 35-24, 7 games left in the first half. You're leading the Midwest League East. And we've just seen from our broadcast booth and fans alike just the fun and the smiles and the chemistry you guys have had. What's that been like this year?
Yeah, it's been super fun. It makes coming to the ballpark 6 times a week for 10 hours a lot more manageable and a lot more fun. You actually can come and look forward to seeing the guys, and it's the people who make the place, and I think that's something that we've really emphasized here. And we have a good diverse locker room too, and so got some guys from all over the U.S. and then the Dominican, Venezuela, and I think everyone just comes and has a good time. I think that's a huge part of it, especially when you're playing 120 games a year. You're not going to have your best game every day, so having guys to lean back on is super cool.
Love to hear that camaraderie has really been showing up a lot so far this year. And so now kind of looking back at you individually, right before you joined the Cleveland Org, played collegiately at Duke, had a great career with the Blue Devils. You were a 7th-round pick by Cleveland out of Duke. How did that collegiate career prepare you for where you are now?
Yeah, I think it's huge. I had a little bit of an opportunity out of high school, and I'm really glad I didn't do it. And I mean, no offense to guys who do that route, but I think college prepared me so much for what I'm doing right now, and just seeing pitching like I did every day, and travel days, just learning how to take care of your business like a professional. And I think it honestly makes dealing with business and pro ball a little easier just because you don't have to do school. So you really know how to manage your time and do your routines before the game and stuff like that. So it was awesome, and couldn't have asked for a better time there.
Love to hear it. And I can't help but ask, so Captain's currently hosting the Fort Wayne Tin Caps, and got a fellow 2023 draft class Duke Blue Devil across the way, Jay Bashirs. He's been a mainstay shortstop for them this series.
Yeah.
Has it been like perhaps getting the chance to catch up with him again and everything? How's that been so far?
Yeah, it's been cool. Bones is what we call him, so it's been cool to see Bones. Didn't know we had shortstop in him. Never seen him play it, but he's a good athlete, obviously, and I think he can manage all the positions in the infield. So, he's a good player. He played second and third when I played short, so we turned a lot of double plays together and have a lot of cool memories. But it's been good to see him. Didn't really get to see him much in the offseason just because we were both so busy. So it's cool to kind of catch up and see where we're both at.
Heard you said that he was called Bones. Do you have a particular nickname lately? No?
Moon's just kind of been my whole life, baseball-wise. Like all my friends at home call me Alex, and then when I get into my baseball friend like chats and groups, it's always Moon or Mooney. So it's honestly weird when guys on my team call me Alex. Like, it kind of strikes me by surprise sometimes. But yeah, Moon, Mooney, Moondog, whatever it is. I mean, I got a lot of them.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you know, but the Cleveland Cavaliers, their mascot's actually called Moondog.
Really?
So, small world, huh?
Oh yeah. That's what my dad's friends used to call him Moondog, and then my friends used to call me Moondog too. So small world.
Sounds like it's going to make its way into the broadcast booth, certainly. So a couple more for you, Alex. Thanks again so much for taking the time to be with us. So just want to go back to right after that college career, getting drafted in 2023. Ultimately, you get the call from the Cleveland Guardians. Just what was that moment like, seeing that dream of going to the MLB organization became an actual reality?
Yeah, it was it was wild to say the least. You know, I had leverage as a draft eligible sophomore, so I always had going back from my junior year on the table. And as the rounds keep passing, you know, third, fourth, fifth, I'm like, God, I guess I'm going back to college. Wasn't really too upset about it, but then I get the call, and I mean, I was ecstatic. Me and my brother, we were planning to go out to play golf, so that didn't happen. But yeah, I mean, couldn't have been drafted to a better org in a better situation, and you know, it was a dream come true. Once to finally hear your name called was pretty special.
Absolutely, and congratulations on that again. And last one for you actually really builds on to what we were just discussing here. You know, what does it mean to be a part of the Cleveland organization and everything you've been able to experience with them so far?
Yeah, I think it's special. Talking to my buddies and other pro ball organizations, I'm not really going to name names or anything, but I think we have it pretty special here. I think you don't never really want to take for granted how personalized everything is and how well we develop players. And like for me, I was hitting every day, working on stuff all off season. I don't think you get that in a lot of orgs. So it's been special, and I mean, we live in downtown Cleveland, so we can kind of feel how much people really love the Guardians and what they stand for. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I couldn't have been drafted to a better situation.
Absolutely love to hear it, Alex. Well, that's just about all the time we have for you, and best of luck tonight, and certainly the rest of the way. You guys got something fun and special cooking here in Lake County.
Yeah, appreciate it. Go Caps.
Absolutely. That was Captains infield prospect Alex Mooney here on the Lake County Captains pregame show, and we will have first pitch coming up shortly against the Fort Wayne Tin Caps on MILB TV and the Bally Live app.